What up, everybody? It's JD here. Back with you, another quick book review. Now, we've done the first three of the Cycle of Iran: The White Tree, The Great Rift, The Black Star. So then we get into the first book of the Cycle galand, which is, yes, it is the same characters, but it's many years later. Um, Dante is now the leader of the High Priest of Narashtovik. He's leading this city. He's the High Priest of Iran. He leads everything when it comes to Narashtovik. What happens is he gets a letter. A mysterious character shows up. She gives him a letter. She dies. And he ends up taking a trip to find his father. He goes to a place called the Plague Islands. Really, you want to go to a place called the fucking Plague Islands? But that's where he goes. And he learns about two factions fighting each other. One of his main enemies, the Malish, are actually spending money on the Tauren to help them fight the other people. And I can't remember their name right now for some reason. The Kandaeans. There you go. They're the Kandaeans. Well, he eventually does some things. He ends up leaving. He gets sick. He gets the plague. So he has to turn around and go back. Well, that doesn't work out. The captain of the ship that he was on ends up dying in a public square hanging because she violated treaty laws that nobody knew about. Dante is being held in a kind of like a hospital by ethermancers that have actually healed him to a point where he can travel again. And they end up going back to the Plague Islands. And now, like you see, I'm skipping over a lot of shit because I want you guys to check these books. I fucking love this series. It's one of my favorite series. I've listened to it a few times. Anyway, so he goes back to the Plague Islands, and then he's got to find a cure. He ends up finding the Dresh, which are the original natives. He learns a bunch of history about what's going on with the islands, and he finds a cure. And then he comes back. Well, in the process of coming back, he ends up following the trail of the Chardon, which is a very magical, a shell, or not a shell, a snail that carries the nether with it, and you can actually use this without depleting your own nether. And he follows it back to the Malish and actually back to the priesthood. And he finds out that one of the high priests of Tame, Gladic, is the main conspirator behind this whole situation. And so he goes on a manhunt, which leads us into book 2, The Silver Thief, which I am actually listening to right now. So I'll catch you guys on that one. Peace.